Hey, do you often think that people use you? People take advantage of you? That you do good for everyone, but people just get their work done from you and then leave you? That you only keep giving and helping people, but nobody helps you when you need? Do you think you are all alone? That you have never asked any favor from anyone, any money from anyone? You don't even expect anything from anyone. Still, people call you a selfish and self centered person. That you are such a simple person with simple needs. You can be easily pleased, but still, people call you a difficult person. That you want a fun filled life, you want to enjoy life, but happiness and enjoyment is not in your fate. Do you believe in fate? Do you crave for love and friendship, but people run away from you? Do you think that everybody cheats you, manipulates you, exploits you? Well, you are not alone. First of all, let me tell you that this is a very common thinking people have. Some get this feeling temporarily when they are feeling low, some carry it for longer, and there are some who live with this thinking throughout their lives. It's so sad that people waste their entire life believing that happiness is not destined for them. Whereas this situation can be corrected with simple techniques. It's just a mental switch that you have to turn on. And the switch is, I am the best. Tell me, do you think you are a good person? I'm sure it's a resounding yes. So, first of all, let me congratulate you that you are already on a higher step of the ladder to success. You know, most of the people think they are not good enough to attract love, not good looking, not intelligent, not good speakers, not smart, not capable of becoming rich, and the like. Training such minds takes longer. But you are already much ahead because you are sure that you are a good person. Now, the question is, why then are you suffering from bad reactions from the environment? Do you agree that you are getting bad reactions from the people in your life, from the situations around you, from the circumstances? Do you agree that the environment around you is not friendly and peaceful? That things could be far better? That you certainly deserve better? So, then why is the environment not conducive? Why is it not giving you favorable returns? It's because the frequency of energy that you are radiating is attracting negative responses. We all human beings radiate energy waves to the universe, and corresponding to the frequency of this energy, we receive the response from the universe. I have explained this in detail in my other video. Hope you have watched my video, I am a magnet. It's necessary to watch that video first to understand the fundamentals. Otherwise, you will not be able to perform the techniques effectively. If you have not yet watched I Am a Magnet, then please do so and then come back to watch this video. The link is given on the screen. Well, if you have already watched that video, let us continue. So the frequency of energy that you send to the universe determines what kind of response you attract. Frequency of laughter is different from the frequency of anger. Frequency of happiness is different from the frequency of sadness. If you are all the time complaining and finding faults and sending the emotional frequency of irritation, do you think you can attract peace or success? If you are frequently grumbling about your problems and your unhappiness, thereby sending emotional frequency of sadness, can you attract happiness? Do one simple exercise. On a piece of paper, write down the various emotions that you undergo during a typical day. I am showing one example here. So the example here shows three columns. The first column is of time, second is of mental routine, and third is emotion. So say if you get up at 6 in the morning, that time mentally you are blank and the emotion is happy. 6 to 8, you are thinking about the daily problems, and the emotion is that you are concerned about those problems. Later on, you get busy with the mandatory tasks, which may include rushing to the office, preparing tiffin, or continuing something that you left the earlier day unfinished. And the emotion at that time is a maddening sort of experience. Later in the day, you start doing the tasks, something that you have to urgently finish, and you feel irritated. Then you go through the routine tasks and feel anxious to finish all the work at hand. When you come back in the evening, you have mixed feeling. Then maybe you start thinking about your personal problems. Then you watch TV and you probably respond to what you watch on the TV. So it's a sort of a stimulated emotion, a mixed feeling. And then maybe by the end of the day, before going to sleep, you start thinking about future and you're worried. So these are the various emotions you go through. List them down on a piece of paper, and then we do the analysis. Now write P for positive and N for negative against each emotion. I am considering that stimulation is positive. Find out the percentage of negative emotions you go through in a day. In this example, it is 80%. 80% negative. Also find out the percentage of time for which you are sending negative energy to the universe out of the total time you are awake. In this example, it is more than 90%. So how to change this? We will learn how to change. First, I want to ask you some questions. Tell me, why do you do good deeds? Why do you do good to people? Why are you always so good? Your answer would be simple. I am a good person, so I do good to others. I don't harm anyone. I don't cheat anyone, right? I would repeat my question. Why do you do good deeds? When people don't do good with you, why do you do good with all? What will happen if you too start doing bad? What others do? Tell me. No, I won't do that. I'm a good person. That would hurt my conscience. I won't be able to forgive myself. I won't be able to sleep peacefully. People do so many bad things. They smoke, they drink, they party, they have affairs, they earn through wrong means, they do anything for enjoyment. Let them do. but I will not do anything bad. Your answer would be something like this, right? Now let's analyze this reply. No, I won't do that. I am a good person. That would hurt my conscience. I won't be able to forgive myself. I won't be able to sleep peacefully. So you do good deeds for your conscience, for your morals, for your principles, so that your conscience is clear, you are at peace, and you can sleep peacefully. You are doing it for yourself, not for others. Next part of the reply is people do so many bad things. They smoke, drink, party, they have affairs, they earn through wrong means, they do anything for enjoyment. Let them do, but I will not do anything bad. Analyze this. You consider those things bad which you are unable to do. This is regret and a touch of jealousy that you are missing out on these enjoyments. It may be due to your upbringing or financial constraint or lack of opportunity that you are unable to do these things. But you certainly have inclination towards these things. And if you get a chance, you will forget all about your conscience and indulge in these things. Tell me, am I not right? So, if you are unable to do the things which you would love to do, why are you blaming others for it? Or why do you want others to feel gratitude that you are not doing any bad deeds? Are you expecting appreciation, a certificate, a medal, a trophy for not doing the so called bad things as per your definition? Now consider this. If your spouse comes and tells you, all my friends are having extramarital affair, you should be grateful that I am so loyal to you. What would be your reaction? Oh, so you're missing it. You too want it. Go, enjoy. Or you might say, why should I be grateful? Aren't you supposed to be loyal to me? Think about it. Whatever you're doing or not doing, it is for your own benefit. Think about it. Everyone is selfish. Those who are helping others are doing it to get something in return. It may be materialistic, supportive, or spiritual, like for mental satisfaction or for relief from guilt. The kind of return may be different, but the intention is definitely selfish. However, if you are being forced to do something against your wish, then it's an abuse. Examine whether it's a physical force or a mental force that is making you do things against your will. Both ways, it's an abuse. And you need to develop courage to say no. But if you're allowing yourself to be bullied into doing something that you don't want to do, then you must analyze the reason for your submissiveness. Why are you agreeing to do something that you don't want to do? Is it to please someone? Is it to retain your job? Is it out of fear of society? Like, log kya kahenge? Is it to maintain your health? Is it out of your moral duty? Is it to fulfill your ambition? Well, if you investigate these reasons, you will discover that again they are all pointing towards your own needs. whatever you're doing, even though it is against your desire, even though someone is forcing you to do it, you are actually doing it for your own benefit. So, blaming that people are using you is baseless. Rather, you are using people. How? By doing something for them because you expect something in return. So, you are also selfish like all others. And I say the word selfish is not bad. You have to do for yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself. Self love is the best. Now consider one scenario. You are traveling along with your two children in your car. You are driving. The road is bad and deserted. You are still far away from your destination. The sun is setting and soon it would be dark. Suddenly, your car lurches and the wheels wobble. You stop the car and get down to inspect. Two tires have gone flat. You look around for help, but there is no one in sight. The place is deserted. You try to take out the stepney, which also has less air in it. Your children try to help you. You are struggling with the jack to remove one of the deflated tires when you hear a vehicle approaching. The other car stops and you find an old friend driving it. Your friend helps you in changing the tire. He also lends you his own stepney. You thank him profusely and part ways. Next day, this friend, let's call him Mr. X, he calls you. He asks you to give a new tire in return for the stepney that he had lent. You agree. Then he tells you that he is searching for a job and he asks you to help. You assure him of helping. You do your best in searching for a job for him. But finding a suitable job is difficult. You are able to arrange for an employment at a little lower salary. Mr. X refuses to take up the employment and blames you for degrading him. He asks you for a hefty sum of money for starting a business. When you say that you cannot make financial arrangement for such a large amount, he starts abusing you, that you used him when you needed and are backing out in his need. He reminds you that if he had not helped you on that day when your car had broken down, any adversity could have happened. You and your children might not have been alive if he had not helped. You are grateful to him for his help, but genuinely you are unable to arrange for so much money that he is asking. You try to help Mr. X in many ways, but Mr. X is adamant that he wants finance for his business only from you. He calls you often and abuses you that you took advantage of him and that you are selfish, that you are a very bad person and God will punish you. Sometimes Mr. X calls you in the middle of the night when he is drunk and he cries in self pity. He says that everybody cheats him, that people get their work done from him and then leave him. He says that he's a good person. He helps everyone, but nobody helps him. His family has left him. He has no friends and he is without a job. So, what do you think? Are people really cheating him? Are people using him? Are people taking advantage of him? It's all about the mindset. So, till now, whatever I have said, I summarize as follows. Whatever we do is for our own benefit. Nobody takes advantage of us without our consent. Every person is selfish. If this is converted into self-love, it would do wonders. Self-love is, I am the best. In the beginning, I had asked you, do you think you are a good person? Well, you definitely are a good person, but from now on, you would be the best person. You are going to think, believe, and practice, I am the best. How to do this? I am sharing some strategies here. These are actually from my bouquet of I Am a Magnet, which is a paid package. But I am sharing some strategies free over here. However, the techniques that need to be practiced regularly are explained in my other videos. These are life-changing techniques and have to be performed properly to get the desired results. Generally, the fee for such workshops is quite high, but it is my passion to bring happiness to all those who are suffering. I have been there and I know the pain. In order to prevent misuse, I have kept a minimal fee. Depending upon what you want to achieve, I will suggest the technique that is suitable for you. I may suggest one technique or multiple techniques. I call each technique a flower which blossoms when reaches you and spreads happiness in your life. I have various packages in my store of I Am a Magnet. So depending upon what you want to achieve, I will suggest either one flower or bunch or nosegay, posy, tassimasi or the full bouquet. So write to me all your desires on the mail ID given on the screen, but after finishing watching this video. So here are some strategies. The first one is appreciate the face value. What does it mean? It means that look at the actual worth of a situation and not at the implications and apparent imaginations. To explain this, I will refer to the story of Mr. X that I told you. In that story, what were the actual events? The actual events were Mr. X helped you in changing the tires of your car. Mr. X lent you his stepney. He asked for a new tire in return and you gave it. He asked you to search for a job for him. You tried but could not find a suitable job for him. He asked for a huge amount of money for starting his business and you refused. You tried to help him in other ways, but he refused. These are the facts. Now, you took advantage of Mr. X. You used Mr. X. You are a bad person. You are a selfish person. These are not the facts. These are the implications drawn by Mr. X. Mr. X says that people cheat him, get their work done from him, and then leave him. Nobody helps him when he needs. These are again not the facts. They are fabrication of his thinking. So the strategy here is to appreciate the face value. Whenever you have negative thoughts about a person or a situation, concentrate on the facts. Leave the emotions aside. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't tag, this is good, this is bad. In short, don't make stories, accept facts. The second strategy is love your parents and your family. How can you attract love if you don't love your parents? How can you find love outside if you don't have good relations with your own family? You will neither find good friends nor good colleagues if your relations with your parents, spouse, and family are not good. You cannot love anyone and you cannot attract anybody's love if you don't love and respect your parents, your spouse, and your family. So, the first level of love is for yourself. Next is the family, and then all others. If you don't love your family, you can't get along with your family, but you are trying to attract a life partner to make a family with. It doesn't work. Think about it. There are many girls who want to get married only because they want to leave their parents. What will happen? After marriage also, the same scenario will repeat. So, running away never helps. If you leave one partner and think that you would be happy with another partner, it will never happen. Rather, the problems will multiply manyfold. Withdrawing or running away from a person or a situation will not help. You will run into similar people and situations again and again if you don't transform your frequency. But removing toxic people and toxic situations is necessary. Now, how to differentiate between the two types? Whether to emit correct frequency for maintaining a relation or whether to break the toxic relation and practice for healing frequency. For this, the strategy is to check your self-respect. Keep yourself outside from the situation. Look at the scenario from the third person's point of view. Say it is not you, but your friend who is in that situation. Then what advice would you give him or her? Be honest while doing this exercise. The next strategy is don't leave things to fate and destiny. Take action. If you take corrective action for transforming your frequency, you can improve your life. Practice the techniques that I have suggested in my bouquet of I Am a Magnet and bring happiness and success in all spheres of your life. Next strategy is keep your right hand on your heart and say, I love myself. I love and accept myself. Do it in the morning when you wake up and at night before going to sleep. And the last and the most important strategy that I'm sharing in this video is I am the best. How to do this? There are 3 steps in this. The first is whenever you get time, stand in front of the mirror. Look at every feature of yours and keep repeating, I am the best. Second, whenever a negative thought comes to your mind, tell yourself, how can I think like this? I am the best. Third, whenever you say something unpleasant, Admonish yourself. How can I be rude? How can I hurt someone? I am the best. And then correct yourself.